Hey friends, and welcome to this series on how to use our LinkedIn or like Carousel post template pack on Figma. So happy you found us, and here's a quick introduction of how everything works. So the first thing you obviously need to do is go to our community page, which is figma.com, and then /@designbuffs. And there you find our templates, and one of them is the Carousel post templates pack, which we're going to talk about today. So if you are familiar with Figma, you know you can create a free account there, and then you are ready to go. So you go to this page, and the first thing you want to do is you can preview everything here. So you can see how this template or this component or template pack looks like, and you get an idea of what's inside. And then I highly recommend you create an account, and then you can basically open this in your own Figma account. You'll be asked to specify where you'd like to try this out. You select your team, and off you go. You have now access to this document or this template, and it's basically a duplication of it. Okay, so on the left-hand side, you see a couple of pages, and we tend to structure our templates in a very logical way. So it's very clear that the cover is obviously the cover, which is shown on the overview. We have a getting started guide, and obviously, if you like Design Buffs stuff, then please do give us a like on our community page. It means the world to me personally as a founder, but also to the entire team who's working hard on creating these templates for you for free. So please give us a like to get updates on latest assets that you can use. And then you get an overview of what you can actually do with these templates. So just to give you a quick rundown, you can easily edit your own fonts and text styles to make sure you are on brand all the time. You can obviously replace the content on these LinkedIn carousel posts, like the brand logo, the slide image, profile image, the name, and the social media handle. You can also see a live preview of what you're building before you actually export it. And then you can obviously update your colors, your primary colors, your colors for your secondary colors, but also your backgrounds and other brand elements. And we have typically two themes, a light theme and a dark theme. And then also you can change things like the progress bar color or the color of, or the style of the swipe icon, which is always very useful to change. And here below, you have like a list of all the things you can actually adjust, okay? Then the next tab is the Components and Styles tab. Press Command or Alt plus, and you'll be able to zoom in a little bit here. You basically have these different frames that you can then change. And yeah, this overview here basically gives you the instructions on how to change your typography, your colors, your logo, and your profile, and other components like the header, or the progress bar, or the footer, or the swipe icons, which you can change here. The next one gives you basically an overview of a couple of templates that we created that you can use either in square mode or in portrait mode. And these are basically components that you can just clone into your work area or copy and paste into your work area, or just basically create a copy of that in your work area, and then you can see some examples here. So we have, for example, cover slides. We have like text with small text and headlines. We get like lists. We got like big ideas that are numbered. We got just like a letter, which you can use to really capture the attention, draw attention to the audience. We have images on the top with some text underneath. We have some images on the right, images on the left, images on the bottom, and some final slides. And these are just examples here of how this might look like. The last area is the actual work area. And this is basically where you create your carousel post once you have set up the components and styles, and kind of like once you made it your own, right? Your own brand. And then here, this is very easy. You can basically also, go to each of these slides, make sure there's a purple frame around this. And then on the right-hand side here, you can customize the variants very easily. So if you want this slide to be square instead, you just click on square. If you want this to be light theme, you just make it a light theme. If you want this to be a different type of slide, you just make this a different type of slide. And if you want the background to be less blurry and more minimalist, you make this a minimalist slide. So this is how you adjust now every single slide. And then basically in the end, you can export this whole thing and make it your own. And that's basically the first part of the series. In the next series, we're going to talk you through exactly how to change different areas of your carousel post templates. Hope you find this useful. Stay tuned for the next session, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.